Our journey begins on a ship. Away at sea. Lost to the distance. For several reasons. For several reasons. For a multitude of reasons. Jesus Christ, I'm already fucking this up. Many various adventurers have joined together upon this ship. Some seeking wealth, some seeking fortune, some simply seeking to hide or escape from their own personal pasts. Several of you have gathered in the brig below, in the lower hold, sort of talking, having pirate conversations, or ship conversations, discussing amongst each other the day's shippery and other such things.
My father was a famous pirate.
Jesus Christ.
You hear a strange voice from the corner and turn to see who it was that made such a sudden outburst, and notice a human man, seeming as fresh as the sea air itself. Only a few seasons have passed across this man. Looks to be very new to the ship, and also to ship life, but still somehow respective of it. His name, you've previously learned, is Macius. You continue your eyes around the room, and unless you happen to be the one who this is, you notice a proud warrior standing near the center of the room. You don't know much about his motivations, only that he seems to be more interested in the potential for profit and the potential for acquiring rare equipment. Is that all he ever talks about? Near the back of the hold, you spy another human standing there, sort of peering around and looking at various different things in the area that he believes may be of magic nature. And finally, towards the back of the room, you gaze your eyes upon a very noble and powerful creature. One that looks as though it resonates with the strongest and most powerful of bloodlines. The type that one will surely recognize immediately. And next to that creature is Dragonborn. So yeah, you guys at the moment you're in the hold of a you're in the hold of a vessel at the moment. You've gathered together for a whole bunch of different reasons. None of you have really spoken too much with each other. You've been at sea for about a day and a half, maybe 2 days now at this point. Haven't really left the hold too much though. It seems like the bargain that got you onto this ship is possibly not exactly what it was that you were after for your various different reasons. But yeah, in the hold, the conversation strikes up. A few pirates I keep calling them pirates. They're just ship hands are talking amongst each other. Just generally discussing things like we sure did catch a fish earlier, and the mainsails sure are lovely in this light. Various other things that you would expect someone who's a grizzled veteran of the sea.
Pirate small talk.
Pirate small talk, yes, indeed.
I really like those sails.
I just got this new designer leg in.
Look at this
Looks
wood.
marvelous. So yeah, if you guys want to do any sort of introductions between each other, or just general chit-chat, now would be the time. If you want to introduce your characters or greet each other in any capacity.
I missed it. What races, man?
I'm a
Human.
Oh. Well, naturally, I go and talk to the only other human that looks like interesting person around the ship and say, so, what are you doing here?
Oh, hello. I'm
Greetings.
on the ship, looking to gain some knowledge. My father was a very, very famous captain. He won the battle at the Narrow Sea. Have you heard of him?
I vaguely remember reading about that a while back, but I quickly realized there wasn't really any magic involved in that battle, so I kind of skipped over it.
Oh.
As your
Yeah, he
discussion
never-
continues with the human male, you realize that his sea legs are not entirely beneath him as of yet.
You all right there, buddy?
I'm fine. Feeling a little queasy. My father would never really let me do much on the ship, so I signed up here so I could make him proud. One day I'm going to be a captain, just as good as he was, even better. You'll see.
All
I'm
right.
16.
Okay.
You'll
Well.
see.
All right. Well,
What do you-
cool.
We're not gonna see.
What are you doing here?
I figured it was time to finally leave the town I was in. Things may or may not have gone south, so time to head out and see what the rest of the world has to offer. And may or may not be looking for some magic things. If you find any cool-looking books, maybe point them out to me.
Just any random book? I saw some down below deck.
Really?
There's a couple of men passed out next to them.
I'll
I
be
don't know
right
if
back.
they're the books you're looking for. I don't know magic.
I'll let you know. All right, I'll be right back.
All right, the only other human other than the random deckhands is now retired to the lower cabins in search of the book of which you spoke. Mike or Thad, you guys want to do anything, or should we just move on?
I do.
Oh,
So Braven walks over to a box and he tries to jump on top of it. Do I roll to see if I make it?
you can just. I mean, you can if you want. Go ahead and roll 1d20.
Please fucking call this
Or what?
He's jumping up on a box.
That's all he's. You roll for that? Awesome. You roll for like pretty much everything.
You roll for a lot of things, yeah.
Okay.
All right. So that would be using your dexterity modifier. So that would be a 14. All right. You successfully reach the top of the box by jumping.
Macius just stares at him, kind of just wondering what he's actually doing.
I stand on the box kind of like in a video ta-da, like ta-da, and I go, hey yo, people of the boat, my name is Dragonborn Derpskin. And then I just stand there kind of quiet and awkwardly.
Several of the sailors look up at you as though they have just seen a Dragonborn jump on a box and start shouting at them. They begin to mutter amongst themselves, but you've certainly piqued the interest of the warrior standing in the center of the room.
Man, I'm not getting paid enough for this shit.
Mike, that's you.
Can I walk over there and just push him off the box?
You,
I want to establish myself here in this group.
As fuck.
No.
you can. That'll be I think it's a competing strength roll.
Oh boy! Oh, this is great. Oh, already.
All right, yeah. So you both need to roll strength. You should be able to just click on your character sheet somewhere to do that.
Oh,
I think if you just click on the actual strength bonus, it should roll that, but I'm not sure.
doesn't even do anything. Oh. Oh, I'm
Okay.
looking.
Did I do
So-
it right? I pressed strength.
Yeah. So the way that this presents itself is the number on the left is the one that you take, unless you have advantage or disadvantage, in which case you take the one on the right, or you can take the one on the right. But it's a little bit weird. It's not going to show well on the actual die rolls on the thing. In fact, actually, I think I can turn that off because it's weird, but I'll have to do that later. So that would be a 7 plus. Where'd that go? 3 for Braben, and that would be a 7 plus 3 for Mike. So that's a locked strength roll. We both had the same. Okay. The warrior walks across, clearly perturbed by the Dragonborn's audacity, reaches up to shove him off of the box. However, the Dragonborn is no slouch and pushes back quite triumphantly. The two are locked together in an endless struggle until eventually they decide, this is a little bit too much like hugging. We should stop.
This is a little bit too much like hugging. We should stop.
It's okay. I thought we were just getting to know each other. It's fine.
That's fine. That's fine. No.
You smell nice, by the way.
Thank you. The corner over there is kind of a layer of like algae or something. Just kind of roll around it a little bit. It's pretty good.
Yogi.
All right, you're continuing your introductions when suddenly the captain of the ship walks down the stairs, says, "Aye, avast! We've taken on a bit of water above deck. We'll need your assistance from all of you if you'd like to survive. Come upstairs and begin shoveling and mopping this water away."
Captain, before you go, would it happen to be with any shifting weight, maybe potentially because of like say some big creature maybe jumping up on a box?
Aye, if such a thing had happened, that could potentially cause the sudden shift and rock to the side that we saw.
I tried to stop
Yo.
I tried
Thanks.
to stop him.
I was just curious. That was hypothetical, of course. Didn't actually happen.
I tried to stop him.
Well, I don't care anymore. Just come upstairs and help with this water coming across the deck. And then he turns and he goes up the stairs.
So we just run. I'm up there like first, trying to just impress the captain. I'm up there, ready to clean.
Okay, so you head up to the upper levels. Let me just move your dudes around real quick.
Can I roll to see if I make it up the stairs? All right.
You can if you want to.
What would it be?
That would be a athletics roll, I think. You should be able to just click on your athletics score. You have it show up.
Where would that be?
In your skills list. Yeah, it's the so right next to your ability scores, to the right of that, there's the saving throws box, and there's the skills box right below that. If you just click on athletics, that should roll it for you.
I don't see that.
What do you mean? It's right to the right of your.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
All right, that will be a 7 then, because that's the one that's non-advantage in the roll. It's the one on the left in the chat, basically. You do with some trepidation, after focusing intently and nearly slipping, you do manage to make it above deck. Yee!
I'm gonna just go in the corner and just scoop up some more of this algae. It does smell pretty good. I feel like I should probably bring some with me.
Yeah, sorry, I accidentally drew boxes instead of showing you part of the map. I hit the wrong button. There it is.
I see nothing.
All right,
Oh, never mind. I'll scroll.
Bam.
Oh, dang.
okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, so Macius is at the top of the stairs, hears a mighty rumble coming up behind him. Turns around to see the Dragonborn trundling up the stairs as though it's his first time ever attempting to escalate his legs.
Oh! You're quite the beast.
So you guys should, at this point, be able to move your tokens yourselves.
Tokens?
Oh.
I can't click on it. No.
All right, hang on. Oh, there's another.
Oh, there we are.
Oh, whoa.
So
How
you
do I do
can. I have to add your thing. Hang on.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
So you guys should be able to click on your tokens and move them around at this point, just to determine where you're actually standing. Or you can have a little fight below deck too, if you really want.
We're just awkwardly figuring out who's going to be the next one up the stairs. Don't mind us.
All right. Well, while those two are having fun, I don't know, dancing with each other downstairs, Brayborn and Macius have arrived upstairs, and it's an absolute mess. There's just water coming over the side. It looks like one of the masts may have suffered some damage. The guardrails on the end have all been, sections of it have been knocked away. You can see bits of like wood out in the ocean sort of floating away. Clearly some sort of damage has happened up here. People are shouting things about a large wave. But either way, there's water taking over the deck, and for whatever reason, it's not draining properly out the. Normally there's the holes on the side of the deck to make sure the water drains out. For whatever reason, it's just sort of sitting there as though the drains have been plugged.
Right. Hey, Captain.
Captain is standing up to the side, just sort of shouting orders. Just, hey, fix that! Get rid of that water! Various other useless captain things.
Holy shit. Oh, you king of your world!
Just gonna go this way, away from whatever that was.
The Dragonborn shouts a noble phrase from the bow of the ship. Everyone on board is... Wait, hang on. Everyone on board is marginally impressed with his display of bravery. But otherwise is turning the majority of their attention to the actual ship sinking situation.
All right, where's the captain? What does he want us to do now? I just got up here.
The captain is continuing to stand basically up above the place where you came up. Oops, I put him on the wrong side. He's supposed to be over here.
God damn it.
And he's just shouting down at everybody general orders about fixing the mast and unplugging the holes that aren't allowing unplugging the drains and getting the water off of deck. You can actually see it started to pool up enough that it's going in and starting to go down the stairs where you were standing just before.
Can I investigate the holes, the drains?
Yes.
To see
You can
what's going on here.
roll an investigation check.
Investigation. All right. Shit. Idiot.
So you can clearly see the young boy scrambling around. However, as he is young and inexperienced and not much of the ways of the world, he appears to be having trouble finding the hole.
I noticed him looking around weird. Didn't you say your dad was a captain?
Continues just sticking his hands in the
Oh,
drainage
okay. I
holes.
just thought you said something about your dad as a famous captain. Okay.
Wait, who was the fatty that did this in the first place?
No.
Because I have an idea.
That did this in the first place.
I have an idea.
You're allowed to say what your idea is.
If we get
Listens.
Fat McStuffins and everybody else on this side of the boat, we can totally tilt it and get everything off. It's a perfect idea. And then we could run back and forth until we rock all the water off. It's brilliant. It's brilliant.
Did everybody hear that? You should probably go get that big guy. We'll need him on this side.
All right. So it's up to the party whether or not you believe this plan. But I'm going to roll for the crew to believe in your plan. Or actually, no. You need to roll to see if the crew believe in your plan. That will be a persuasion check.
Persuasion?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, so it is the 18. So you actually rolled an 18 on persuading the remainder of the crew to come over and stand on your side of the boat.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
The captain doesn't believe you, but everyone else seems to believe this idea that, oh,
Yes, it sounds like a wonderful plan. This is sure to work. We'll have no problems with this whatsoever.
Captain, how experienced is your crew?
he's just shouting. He's not listening to anybody at this point. He's like just shouting.
Why are you all over there? Crew.
He doesn't hear me.
He just shoves you away. He's clearly not interested in your bullshit right now.
Get out of here! I'm sweeping! What are you doing? Get out!
All right, you all stand over on the right side of the boat, and it's definitely starting to lean quite a bit, and waves are starting to splash up against it, making it seem very dangerous what you're currently doing.
Whose stupid plan was this shit?
We still gotta rock the thing, man. We gotta move from one side to the other, and then back, and then occasionally jump. Preferably on either side and together.
So are you guys all just standing on one side still, or are you going to actually do any of that?
I'm totally into that.
You would be. Doesn't know
Right.
any better.
The rest of the crew believe you.
I'm gonna. Can I start climbing a mast? Stay up in the water.
You rush over
Grudgingly walk over here.
to the other side of the ship. The captain now starts to realize what's going on. He gets really mad. He's just shouting, "What the fuck are you trying to do?
You landlubbers, you're gonna kill us all!
It'll be fine. All right. Now
That's all right. His dad was a captain.
All right, now we go to the other side though. We got to keep this up. All right, we got to do this like 10 times.
Oh God.
I feel like I'm gonna vomit. Do I roll for that?
All right, so everyone continues running back and forth. Yeah, Moon, why don't you roll a Constitution check?
Yep, totally helping, guys. Totally helping up here.
All right, you got a 10. So you're managing to hold it in, but only just.
He's getting a little pale on the gills.
So you continue running back and forth. The ship begins to list more and more in both directions, becoming extremely more and more dangerous. The
Can't be
captain
a
is
bird,
now
man.
actively trying to stand on the other side to counteract as much as he can.
I just give up at this point. I'm just watching the festivities. Meanwhile, Braven's stomping along with them.
All right, another couple of rounds go by. You reach the top, but it's beginning to list so much that one of the crew actually falls overboard and is lost to sea.
Oh my God! No!
The other crews start to actually start voicing very loud concern. I don't think this is a good idea.
No, it's okay. His dad was a captain.
We're probably all gonna die.
Is that guy gonna be okay?
Just looking over. Oh my god!
Is the one crew member slowly drifts away off to sea.
You can see.
You spot him in the distance. You're not out there, Mike. Get out of there.
I thought I could
You
just
spot him in the
just jump
distance,
over and just save him.
slowly floating away, shouting back to you, "It's fine. My dad was a captain." All right. Are you guys still running back and forth?
God, it looks like it.
Now we're done.
I'm just sitting here, just
I think
shaking my head.
Blaven should roll because he's really out of shape and probably is very, very close to passing out.
Okay. That would be Constitution. You got a 13. Even though the dice lied, because one of them ran into the other and turned it into a 6. So that you're getting to the point where you feel like you're soldiering on, but you're not really going to be able to keep this up for too much longer. All right. At this point now, the crew have stopped really putting their hearts into it, and they've actually moved to more towards the center. Like, oh, that was a really, really stupid idea. Why would we do that? And the captain is really, really mad. He's just running around to the different people, just shouting at them.
You landlubbers, blah, 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 you're a bunch of idiots, especially you, this guy who wears the black thing.
Running around back and forth.
I shout from the upper deck. Excuse me. I shout from the upper deck. Hey, Captain, you should figure out whose idea it was.
Oh, I know well whose idea it was.
And he stares directly at Macius.
What?
Yep, totally legit.
Captain, do you have any orders that we can... I couldn't figure out the drainage system. Is there something you want us to do? We're here. I'm here to learn.
Well, fortunately for you, it appears that your gambit worked. And despite the loss of one very valuable crew member, we have actually cleared out the tops of the ship.
No, hold on. Whoa.
Totally my idea.
Whoa.
It absolutely was.
No. Hold on. No. I'm pretty sure that was.
My father was a captain as well, Captain.
Pretty sure that was my father's a captain too. Yeah, it was totally my idea.
Mike, you should go move over there. Pushing him out of the way while he's talking to the captain.
Is there a prize involved in this? We cleared the shit up.
Get out of my sight. I need no more of ye. Get back down below.
But it was me though. It was me. I'm just saying.
Hey,
It was
Captain,
me. It was
how
me.
much did you like the crew member that fell over?
Yeah, he was kind of a jerk, to be honest. Not the biggest fan.
All right, so the captain is now just ordering all non-crew back down below. Moves back up to his perch. The remaining crews start to scuttle around and work on fixing things and getting stuff back where it's supposed to be, and wondering why there's no cannons on this ship and various other things.
How do you go through the stairs?
Just move it down.
You just move him straight down, yeah. Just drag him down to the bottom area. The first mate, who is this guy, comes downstairs. You can see him having a very heated conversation and terse conversation with a crew member who apparently had stayed downstairs the entire time. They're speaking in whispers, but they're...
I inconspicuously shuffle along the side of the deck.
Listen from over here.
I totally look away from the captain, making sure that he doesn't know that I'm listening. To pretend I'm talking to Macius. Good work up there.
Alright, he notices you and says,
Hey, that was a reckless plan. I like reckless plans. In fact, I've got one of my own that I'd like to see if you're interested in.
Braben, are you still upstairs sleeping, basically?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah, be ye interested in a reckless plan?
He's asking you guys.
Oh, I thought you were signing the first mate. I bet.
No.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't
I'm
listening.
sorry,
I wasn't
Captain, I
listening.
wasn't listening.
Wasn't
What's
paying
going on
attention.
here?
What's happening?
Sorry, yeah. He noticed that you two were standing there. He'd been discussing with this guy, and
Oh, yeah, sorry, Captain. I was talking to Macius over there. I totally wasn't listening.
I was admiring the wood grain.
Yes, I'm sure you were totally not eavesdropping. I promise, I definitely believe you.
I mean, you can roll
Fuck him, I roll
persuasion
charisma.
if you want.
I roll charisma.
Yeah,
Fucking
roll persuasion.
Captain likes me, goddammit.
Yeah, roll. That would be a persuasion check.
How do I do that? Just click on it?
Yeah, click on where it says persuasion. And then it's the number on the left in the chat, not necessarily on the dice, which is a 9.
Oh, what a load of shit.
So he sort of eyes you up and down.
Well,
and
hang
goes,
on, isn't that +4? Or no? No, it already has it there, isn't it?
Oh wait,
Yeah.
yeah, it did. Yeah, because that die was actually a 5.
Son of a bitch.
So he sort of eyes you up and down for a second. He goes,
I believe you. Also, I've got a 14-inch cock.
All right, Captain.
Captain has a 14-inch
what
cock.
you do in your free time, that's that's none of our business, right? I don't care how big your chicken is.
Oh.
Did somebody say chicken?
Raven wakes up and starts.
I heard chicken. Where the hell is it?
as though some form of siren had called him, the Dragonborn trundles down the stairs, threatening to shake the entire ship apart once again. Shouting about chicken.
We're taking on water, Captain.
Aye, glad you're here too. You seem like a resourceful one and one I can really trust to make sound decisions.
Reckless is my middle name, Captain.
I just can't look at this guy knowing he has a 14-inch cock.
Hang on, actually. Oh yeah, you totally believe that he has a 14-inch cock. So anyway, the first mate says, "I've got an excellent plan. Our captain, if that's even his real name, does not seem to be one for the sea. I suspect that it may be time to be off with him."
I'm sorry, did you say be off with him or beat off with him? Because you're talking about the cock earlier, and I'm just not sure.
No, it's saying it's time that he kicked the mop.
But then we wouldn't have a mop anymore.
What? No, we need to take care of him.
Are you talking mutiny here? I thought we were going to learn things. I want to sail my own ship. What? I don't think I'm really qualified.
And what better way to sail your own ship than to be your own leader, boy?
This guy's got a 14-inch cock. You should listen.
I don't.
I mean, I believe
you
him.
don't.
Just saying, like he just.
This guy's got a
Hey, hold on.
14-inch cock.
Shouldn't
I
Moonroll if he
don't.
actually shouldn't Moonroll see if he believed it?
I
I mean, the guy's basically made that claim to everybody. Who fucking actually believes? Oh, that's what I want
Just
to
because
know.
he believes it doesn't mean, you know.
Show him, Captain. Show him.
It would be
How about Macius rolls instead?
Show
it
him.
would be
How
indecent.
about, no. How about Macius rolls?
I don't know what kind of ships you've been on in the past, but that's not how we operate here.
If I had a 14-inch cock, I would just show people. I'm
I
just,
don't know what I would roll.
what are you wanting to roll for?
Whether or not he believed
Cock
the
thing.
story.
Oh, what was the stat I looked at? Hang on.
You just rolled a d20 for.
I rolled a
like,
d20, but I added a perception to it.
Oh, Mike probably doesn't have any bonuses.
He doesn't.
he's got 14-inch
He
cock,
got
man.
no
I'm telling you.
wisdom. So yeah, perception is what you'd roll. That was almost a natural 20. Okay, you do not believe that he has. You've rolled two 14s.
Way.
Neither one of them are the length of his cock.
All right.
Nice. Okay, I kind of just look to the other guys, and I'm probably just gonna do what they do.
Okay, so the boy seems unconvinced by the first mate's tales of his girth, but generally glances around to the other members below deck and seems to be just willing to do whatever is going to not get him stabbed in the next 5 minutes.
With a cock.
He's-
Mutiny, huh? I don't know, man. How about this? You go talk to the rest of the crew members and see who's on board, and then get a head count and come back, so we can see if it's actually feasible.
We already have support of most of the crew. Only a few holdouts remain.
Define most. Like this room. More than this room.
Checking in.
Checking in.
Checking in.
Goodbye. We're done now.
I don't know why I decided to do that way, but there you go.
You should go and convince the people who aren't, because we need everyone on board if we're going to do this. Otherwise,
You
What's
say
to
this
stop-
as well.
what-
We
what's
haven't
to
been
stop-
planning
what's
this
to
for
stop-
months already.
what's to stop our Dragonborn here from going upstairs and telling him what's going on? Because he's concerned for the captain. Because I think the Dragonborn liked him.
Oh,
I certainly would not wish to run afoul of such a noble and majestic and clearly intelligent creature.
Well, just give me the chicken and I'll do whatever you want, dude.
He wants the cock, man. Give it to him.
I promise you,
All right. Well, I think that's my
we
cue to
take
leave
over
now.
you shall have all of the chicken you desire.
Yogi.
You about to get some of that cock?
who's gonna be the captain if we take over the now captain?
Let's go over here and talk. Macius,
Okay.
Let's leave.
Should I keep
Let's
my
leave
voice
the
down?
Dragonborn over with his his meat over there, and we'll have a discussion over here maybe.
Did you guys hear about the captain's cock?
You still believe that shit? Are you fucking
I'm
kidding
telling
me?
you, dude. I'm telling
I
you.
really don't think so. That is massive.
Oh my god! All right, you know what? I don't care if you're fixated with this cock. You can find out later. We should probably just go to tell the captain.
You
so
never,
we can
you
just
never
But did you
rolled to
notice
see
he
if
had a
you
wooden leg?
believe him.
roll
you
it.
never-
Fuck it. I mean, I'm just saying my perception's pretty decent.
He
Yo!
believes.
No, it's not.
You let Macius fucking roll his, but you didn't let me roll.
You said to roll it, so I rolled it.
All right,
That's-
I
the
mean,
ruling
even
stands.
if he has one, I don't fucking care. All right, we should really probably just let them go have a failed mutiny, and then have the captain, like, we'll help the captain out, and the captain might reward us and give us, like, free fare, so that we can get, like, our money back that we paid for the ship ride wherever the fuck we're going.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be being trained right now, and now there's a mutiny about to happen. I don't feel safe.
I would just go make some small talk with the captain, maybe, and see what goes down. Either that or follow him upstairs and maybe just watch.
But if
By the way,
we don't necessarily need to take sides.
If we take
We can
the
just-
if we tell the captain and then the captain gets thrown overboard, then the new captain is going to want to throw us overboard.
Well, we don't have to tell anybody. I'm saying we can just basically passively watch and then make sure that, the mutiny doesn't happen. Because let's be real. If this crew decided that was a good idea upstairs, what just happened, we're fucked. So we need the current captain, I think. Just personally.
I think the entire people about to revolt will probably kill us first before they even go for the captain.
Oh,
If we're
come
not
on. You
board
really
with them.
think a bunch
Look
of...
at these men. They're heathens.
You have a bow, don't you? Aren't you used to using it?
I shoot targets all day
Well-
in my backyard.
Just get ready for something that might move around. It might scream at you and lunge at you.
Well, I've never tried that.
See, it's not that hard. You can figure it out. Let's just let this play out, and we'll just watch and see what happens. And then step in for whoever we need to when the time comes.
Well,
See how this goes. Let
Is
this
this
play
guy
out.
on board? What is he? The one talking about the captain's cock? Is he able to move on from that? Is he picking a side? Sir?
Look it, man. I don't care what he's got. I mean, he seems fixated on it. Maybe he wants them after the Dragonborn's done. I don't know.
I mean, I feel like with a 14-inch cock, I'm not trying to stay. I'm just saying it was a surprise, and I feel like it gives us some leverage. I mean, if I had a 14-inch cock, that's leverage. It's heavy, so I feel like just physically,
We ended up talking about cock a little bit more than I was expecting in this session. I'm going to be honest.
Look, I'm okay with moving on from it. I'm okay with moving on. I'm just saying we could use it to our advantage later.
How are you going to use a 14-inch cock?
I haven't thought that far. I'm just saying, just everybody should just note, and then we move on. Just note.
Hey guys, there wasn't any chicken. I'm just saying. I think he was right.
What happened over there, buddy?
There wasn't any poultry at all involved.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and how would you describe what happened to you in inches?
It's like, your pants came off and then there was like a little baby's arm holding an apple.
Jesus Christ! I fucking told you guys. I fucking told you guys. Now.
Yeah, you definitely believe that.
Now, whoever's the smartest one here needs to figure out how to use that to our advantage.
You know what? You guys figure it out. I'm not necessarily against the plan. I'm not necessarily for the plan. I'm just gonna go upstairs and get some fresh air. You guys are
No,
there's
fine.
too much.
Wait,
There's
fine.
too much meat
No,
talking going on
fine.
up here.
Wait, everybody. Wait. We have to pick a side, and we have to pick a side now and stay by this person's side. It's life or death. I think we should stick with the captain of the ship now and tell him about these people down here. Who's with me?
All right, I'm with you. I'll be right back. I'll distract him.
Wait,
Hey.
should I persuade?
We're gonna
guys.
go upstairs and get some fresh air. All this 14-inch talk, is some of them are just like, we need some. Just it's too the atmosphere is too thick down here. You know what I'm saying? So we're just gonna go get some fresh air.
Thick.
Not us.
It has been known to take many a man's breath away.
Yeah, well, we need some air. The Dragonborn and Macius, they're not that great on the boats. They still got the sea legs, So we're just gonna go up here. Okay, bye.
I will see you tonight for the not mutiny, I promise.
Yeah, totally see you there. Okay, bye.
See ya.
Excuse me, coming through.
As you walk across the the deck, you notice a few of the deckhands are sort of eyeing you as you walk past.
Excuse me. Coming right through. Excuse me. Keep up the good work.
Attention! Nobody be alarmed. There are no chickens below the deck. I checked. Thank you. Return to your normal duties.
The crew just sort of looks up that direction. You've already walked off, and then just go back to what they were doing.
All right, so are we gonna go to Captain?
Oh God.
It's right there.
I mean, it's 4 of us plus the captain plus that were 2 that were unknown. We have to assume the 2 that are unknown might turn, so it's us 5 versus. Well, I think there's a 7 crew left after 1 totally wasn't thrown overboard by a bad plan. So it's 5 on 7, 6 on 6.
Well,
I mean, I think we'll be okay.
if it even happens.
If it happens, who knows?
Best
Maybe the guys downstairs should just talk a big game.
Yeah, exactly. Best case scenario, we just look good for telling the captain. And get rewarded.
Just front everything with hypothetically. It works all the time.
Maybe. I mean. Okay.
All right. You know what? All right. I'm just gonna go tell him. Okay, I'll just go tell him.
Just
all
try
right?
that hypothetically.
Okay.
Macius, you can come if you want. Your dad's a captain. Maybe you can just yeah.
All right. Well, you go
Just
ahead,
stand
do
there.
the
Just stand there.
talking.
Just stand there. Look pretty. All right. Come on.
Hypothetically.
All right. Hey, Captain.
What?
Say hypothetically. Say hypothetically.
Hypothetically speaking,
Very busy.
Yes.
if there were crew members below deck, maybe a couple up here, and weren't too happy with your leadership, might be having some mutinous thoughts, what would be your reaction?
Well,
Hypothetically.
I'd round them all
Yes.
up, and I'd make them walk the plank immediately.
Oh.
Hypothetically speaking, if you were to lose 4 members of the crew that hypothetically were on board with this plan, hypothetically speaking, would you be able to operate the ship at that point with 4 crew missing? Hypothetically speaking.
Well,
That's good.
if we're speaking hypothetically, I suppose it's an entertaining thought exercise at the very least. Well, I suppose what we'd have to do is, we're not too far from our port of call that we're headed towards, half water. So I suppose hypothetically we could continue on. We may need the assistance of your dragon friend. But we should be able to suffice with that many of our crew members gone.
Okay, hypothetically, of course. All right, thank you, Captain. So, you guys want to fucking tell him?
That was good. Oh, we're past the hypothetically part. Fuck.
Okay, yeah, Captain, yeah, basically all I said is true. Basically, yeah, there's some mutinous fuckers down below. There's a couple on the deck up here, too.
Bunch
You should
of
probably
them.
figure it out.
Not hypothetically.
There, yeah, no, that was
Not
we were just testing to make
hypothetically.
sure how you're going to handle it. Basically,
Yeah.
some people need to walk the plank because they're really wanting to overthrow
But
you
not
after that.
hypothetically walk. They need to
Apparently,
actually.
this has been brewing
you,
a long
Captain.
time. I don't know why they're angry.
We're with you.
They're not happy with the wages. We don't know. We're just the
Yeah.
travelers here. We're just passengers. So obviously,
Are
we
you-
weren't in on this at all.
No.
Are we still speaking in hypotheticals?
No, not at all. There's actually a mutiny brewing below deck right now.
It's real.
Well,
yeah,
I-
they tried to rope us in, but obviously, being the travelers we are, we don't have any interest in this. We just want to get to our destination, and thank you
Loyal.
for getting us there.
There wasn't
safely.
any chicken down there either.
Keep it 100.
No, there's no chicken.
Chicken.
Right, Barn. No
We're
chicken.
loyal. Captain.
Well, I
What? Oh, come on!
appreciate your honesty.
We're with you.
Whose role was that?
Sometimes I roll d20 to determine what path
Overall,
things go in, not
All
necessarily
right.
like rolling a check.
God damn it! I did so much work.
She's just like, well,
I can already tell he's not buying this shit.
No, I was
God damn.
okay. So I was waffling between 2 different thoughts there on where it could go, and so I decided that above 10 was going to be one outcome, below 10 was going to be the other outcome. Okay.
Fucking
Oh
God damn
boy.
it.
The actual 2 doesn't matter. I could have flipped a coin. It would have been the same
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
But yeah, the 2 was pretty bad.
So, we gonna pull out the plank, Captain?
Well, hypothetically speaking, if there were such a mutiny, we'd be prepared for it anyway, because my first mate has been keeping tabs on all of the crew here, and there will be no such mutiny under his watch.
Captain, just pray tell, what color clothing is the first mate wearing?
Why, of course, he wears the black clothing. As
That's
the first
okay,
mate.
that's what I thought. Alright, thanks for letting us know. As always, this is a nice hypothetical thought exercise. Good talking with you.
Black 14
I-
inch. Holy
Get back below. Why are you even up here to begin with? Get back below deck.
We need some fresh air. It's a little hot down below right now.
It's the sea. There's no such thing as fresh air.
Can I steer the ship?
No, you may not steer the ship. Apparently, we don't have a wheel on this one.
No.
If they ask, we were just asking for chicken up here. We weren't telling the captain they're playing. Oh, excuse me, guys.
No chicken up here.
Excuse me, everyone. Attention. We are going back below the deck, and we had no plans or anything devious to do up here. We were looking for chicken.
Oh,
Thank you.
Damn it, Brainborn.
All right. Oh shit! Yeah, they totally believe you. That was what's your charisma again? Something massive?
Who, me?
My
Yeah.
charisma's more massive. I'm just...
Is it the 17
Yeah.
or the 3?
It's the 3, yeah. So that was a 20 on convincing them. Good job.
Oh, okay. Well, they said they weren't doing anything nefarious up here. That must be the case. Why would they lie about that?
And they just sort of get back to work on various things. You arrive back downstairs. First mate and his cohort are sort of standing towards the back, sort of waiting for your arrival, and they go,
Aye. How'd your conversation with the captain go?
So, let's just be real. He's a stupid motherfucker. He doesn't even know this is coming. You're good to go, man.
Aye.
Hypothetically, though.
Aye.
No, not hypothetically. He actually doesn't fucking know a thing.
Aye.
So, yeah, I guess we'll just stand aside while you guys have fun. You don't need us, right? Like, you have enough people you said you can flip them all, so we're just tourists here anyways, you know, so as long as we get to our destination, I guess it doesn't really matter.
You can sit it out if you like, but we'll be throwing you off the ship as soon as we've taken it for ours if you don't help us.
How long is this plank? Because we're almost to shore.
We're still about a day's journey from shore.
That's a big
What
plank.
if we can't swim?
Well, then I highly recommend you help us out here.
Well, as I said from the beginning, I'm with you. My father was a captain, and you're ready to fight by your side.
I've always trusted your loyalties sided with whatever was most convenient for you at the time, lad.
Fuck it, whatever, man. Let's just get this over with already.
Do you plan to join us or not?
I read the fucking book that fucking Macy was talking about earlier. There's no fucking magic on this goddamn boat. Let's just get the fuck to shore already, okay? Let's just speed up this process, okay? We need to.
I read it.
You know,
I just said I saw a book. It could have been
I
a
checked
cooking
it out. It's
recipe.
okay. I appreciate it, but yeah, it was honestly it's the captain's diary. All right, I don't.
It was
care about
actually
his digestive tract.
it was actually a cookbook for pirates.
Okay, maybe I read a different one. I don't know.
Yeah, it's fine. It's pretty much the same thing. It just had R on every single page.
First page at an A, right? And then the last there's no
One page a giant A, and then 36 pages of giant capital R's.
I don't know. Maybe we need to get a pirate.
The flip book. I love flip books.
We need a pirate to translate it.
Yeah.
All right. We begin at nightfall.
Or have you read my bio, by the way?
I have not yet. Let me look at it real quick.
Mainly about the last part.
Okay.
Last bit, I guess I would say.
Yeah. I can read this real quick. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
That was not a
Got
good
it.
O.
Oh, it was a. I'm excited for this. Oh. Okay.
Does Brayborn have a split personality?
Don't knock off his hat or something.
Oh.
Then he goes Hulk mode.
Okay. So the first mate says we attack at midnight, and then he goes off upstairs to start shouting at people and talk at the captain and stuff. The other guy just sort of moves over to the back and starts fiddling around with some crates that are over here.
All right, so this crew is fucked. Like, they're just... Are you fucking kidding me? This is fucking ridiculous.
I don't know what's going to be worse, having them lead the ship or the current captain.
The fact that, like, everyone was on board that plan, and then now... I just want to get to my fucking destination, man, alright? I didn't sign up for this shit. I just want to get from A to B.
You're going to have to pick a side. This is the world we live in.
Well, there's like
We
there's
should
like
have just
5
shanked
of
him while
us.
he was right here.
There's like 5 or 6 of the dude in the red in the corner. I don't know, maybe 6. Sure. Versus 5 of them. We could.
No, we had 2. Remember, we had 2 of them check in.
Oh.
I mean,
So there's 8 of us.
we could stand in the background while the fight's going on.
Yeah.
and
That's
pick
what I
off
was
2
saying, man. We
from
should
each
just hang
team.
out up top. Maybe
And then-
throw a spell or something overhead. You know, oh, we missed. Oopsie.
Just start swinging in the air. I think that'll probably work.
And then it could just be us. We could have the show. I could be the captain.
All right, let's. Can we see if we could actually run the ship
It's fate.
amongst us? Can we just like amongst our collective intelligence? Could we see if we could actually run the ship?
I mean, I'm sure we could. We're only like a day away. We could
If
get
that
to
was
the
a
shore
captain,
accidentally.
can you actually run the ship? Like if it's just us? If
I mean,
stuff goes
steer
south,
it. Yeah, we could steer it. Those drain things.
I don't know how to work the
Got
sails.
those
I mean, I
down.
could probably figure it out, but
We could steer just by like running back and forth on the ship to whatever side we want to lean towards.
oh god damn it, that's not gonna solve everything. For fuck's sake.
I'm pretty sure there's some paddles here too.
It does so far have a 100% success rate.
Oh god. Oh god. No, we're gonna have to kill everybody.
Is anyone at all alarmed about the very large, shirtless man just standing in the corner, not really saying anything?
He can't hear us. We're all whispering.
I can completely hear you, but I don't care. Do what you want.
No.
He's definitely wearing clothes. Are you just picturing him naked?
No, he's shirtless. What do you mean?
I thought that was a red shirt.
That's definitely a red shirt.
That's a red shirt.
No, he's naked.
What the fuck? How did we all fuck that up?
No, he's not. I see his sleeve from his hand.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got but as the DM, I hereby declare that he's naked.
I could have
God damn
swore he was wearing a red shirt.
I thought.
I
too.
don't actually know.
Well, I guess we wait for midnight and pick a winning side when the fight breaks out.
That sounds perfect.
How far will the ship have progressed by nightfall?
Based on what the captain was saying earlier, by nightfall you expect you'll probably still have about a day's trip. For,
No, man,
until
that's
you
what we'd
reach
be able to see the
South
harbor
Water.
by then. Okay, well. Alright, fuck. I'm just gonna, I guess we just wait it out. Just lay down and wait. Chill.
Okay.
All right, so you're just waiting until nightfall.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you got any sailor jokes? Since your dad was, a captain?
He never really let me near the ships too much. He was kind of one of those dads that always said, let me do it. Let me do it. Never. I'm here to learn. I
Alright then. Anybody else got any jokes?
He doesn't have any like non.
Taylor jokes.
Yeah. I mean, you've been designated the joke guy, so I feel like you can't just walk away from the situation here.
Me? How is that possible?
You're just because this other guy
I
said
just
that
asked
you
him
were
to tell a
the.
joke. I didn't.
You were the
designate me
yeah.
as a joke guy. I'm just.
But I feel like
Okay.
I just figured if his dad's captain, he'd have some sailor's humor.
Okay, I got one. 3 dwarven women are sitting at a bar at a tavern.
I've heard this one.
They're sitting at a tavern, 3 dwarven women, and they're all talking to each other, having lots of mead. And my dad told me this one. And the first dwarven woman says, "Oh, I'm so loose. My dwarven husband can fit 2 fingers in me." The second dwarven woman scoffs and laughs in her face and says, "Hey, well, my dwarven man can fit his whole fist in me." And here it is. And the third one just slowly looks at them both and smiles as she slowly slides all the way down the bar stool.
Silence broken by the fucking dice is just perfect. Oh.
I mean,
Oh my god.
All right. Well, everyone is entirely too off-put by the boys' very, very disturbing joke, and sits in corners by themselves for the remainder of the wait.
I didn't even think he rolled a 1. Jesus. Yes, that
so
is
you
definitely
guys-
a captain. All right.
You guys continue talking about whatever it is, bar stools, for a while until, excuse me, eventually the sun begins to set below the horizon, and you sense that nightfall is approaching.
I sense that nightfall is approaching.
Well said,
Wait, who said that? Wait, what?
God.
God. Oh.
You've begun hearing voices. Hello.
Oh, fucking Christ. I know where this is going.
So what happened to the bar stool? I don't get it.
How many hours later is this?
We've been contemplating this for the past 7 hours.
I'll tell you about it later. All right?
Yogi.
Get some rest. We're gonna need your strength in the morning.
Yogi.
Trauma time. I'm telling you.
Oh dear. Okay, I have to recover. So as you're sitting there contemplating where the bar stool may have gone, the first mate comes down the stairs, looks around at everyone, nods at this guy who's seriously been fucking with the same crates in the back for like 6 hours, puts his eyes on each of you, lets them linger for a moment, and then goes back upstairs.
Does that mean it's midnight, guys?
Hang on. He hasn't left yet. I'll just check. Hey, excuse me, Mr. First Mate, sir. Are we? Is this now? What is this? What? Is this like now or later? When you want us? Why do you want us?
What'd he say?
What matter of time? I get back down the stairs. God damn it.
Tell me where the bar stool is, please.
Focus.
No.
Is this happening now, or do you need us?
Yes, it is clearly
Okay.
nightfall.
Okay, I'm gonna go tell him.
Is this your first night? No, never mind.
What'd he say? Wait.
Please, fuck off.
Go get Brayborn.
What's going on?
What's happening?
Is it now?
Apparently. Stool boy, let's go.
Wait, I thought we were just gonna watch.
Well, we're just gonna gotta go
other
upstairs
guy.
anyways. They expect us up there.
Other guy picks up one of the crates and walks upstairs.
We can just like stand over here.
Yeah, so what you're in is kind of like a room to the side. Like there's a door.
Oh, that's actually a room. Okay, all right. Well, we should probably go
Yeah.
up on.
There's a door right there.
Gonna slowly walk over to the upper part. Check on the captain. Excuse me, come on through.
We want to be.
Oh, hey, good evening, Captain. Nice sea weather right now. Sea family weather. We good? We're good.
What do you
okay.
say? What do you say?
Have you been getting into the grog again?
Maybe just a little bit. You don't have to worry about that, okay? I'm just gonna look over here and smell the
I
totally
hope you
not
fall
fresh
off.
air because there's no fresh air over here at all, like you said earlier. The ocean has no fresh air. I don't know why you would say that, but whatever.
I really hope you fall off.
Brayborn.
Yes.
You're clogging up the stairs, Brayborn.
Yes.
I think you should sit this one out.
Yo.
There's a
Yo.
stool at the front of the ship. Just go chill there. We'll come get you in a bit.
Now, when we get into combat, is there going to be a certain amount of squares we can actually move during that?
Yeah, so each round you are able to move. So your speed on your character sheet is 30. Each square is 5. And you can also, on the left, see there's a ruler icon.
Yeah.
If you click on that, you can actually use that to like click on yourself and drag, and it'll show you how far it is.
Oh wow.
If you need to figure out things like if it's at an angle or whatever.
Cool.
Okay, I find this hard to believe.
Going from floor 2 to floor 1 is not 30 feet.
How the hell do you get this thing off?
You
click
just
cursor.
click on the cursor again.
Oh.
Is this peeing on me? I'm just gonna remain here. I mean, I'm ready. I
Okay.
got the doorway in case I gotta run.
You guys are in a.
I feel
You're
like I
just
should.
waiting for.
I got 18 charisma. I feel like I should be able to at least give one more chance to try and talk him out of it.
Talk who out of it.
The
You-
first mate.
Or
You can do. Yeah, you can if you want.
All right. I'm gonna go fucking shuffle back down there before this kicks off, just to try one more time. First mate, can we talk privately just for a second here?
We're about to execute the
I
plan.
know. I just got it. One more thing.
Anything you can tell, you can say it in front of me. We're all on the same
What do you
side,
say?
aren't
What do
we?
you say?
That's all. Just get in here, goddammit.
What are you whispering about over there?
The little guy down at the bottom starts to.
See, this is why you gotta fucking keep quiet.
Nothing.
Get back to work, sailor. You've work to do. I'll be right back.
He comes inside over here.
All right.
Jesus. Dragonborn, what are you doing with that bar stool?
Looking in the corner.
I'm
Is
just
this-
trying to do something, okay? I had to try. My mind has been thinking about this for the past 7 hours.
Put your pants back on at least.
Jesus Christ.
Yogi.
It's almost as big as mine. What is it?
All right. Now we're on board with you, right? We're totally. We just want to get
We
to our
are in fact
destination.
on board a ship.
Yes, we're on board with the plan if we need to be. We're not. We're not going to stop you. We'll help you out. Yada yada. But just to let you know, there might be some other crewmates that are going to side with the captain. And I'm sure. How long have you been on board with them? You've probably been on board with them a while. You probably don't want to kill some of your buddies. Hell, some of them probably owe you gold. I mean, pirates make bets all the time, right? They probably have some grog stashes somewhere behind crates down there that they may have been sitting at for 6 hours, drinking earlier. So maybe, you just think about this. Maybe you wait And once you hit port, then you can take care of Captain easily inside of a tavern or something like that, you know, when he's alone, and you don't have to worry about the rest of your crew that you may not have grown attached to, or may not owe you money. Roll. Because I have 18 fucking charisma. He should fucking believe this, goddammit.
Yeah, roll a persuasion check. Oh, that's a natural 20. That is a natural 20. This man believes everything you have to say.
I hadn't thought of it like that.
So it's all right. You know, all you got to see, you know, you're out here a long time. You haven't had any fruit and veg in a while. You know, you're not thinking straight. It's a scurvy potentially getting you. You know, it's okay. You know.
I mean, I think now is your only chance and time to do this. If you're going
God damn it, Macias! I just got him to back down!
I know what you're doing. You want to get to port, but let us sail you in. As high-ranking officers of the new vessel that be taken over. My father will be so proud when he sees me steering the ship into port.
Is your father at the next port we're heading towards?
Yes, he will be. He should be. First mate, I think we should do this. I think we should do it now.
All right, roll a persuasion.
God fucking damn it, Malone!
You got a 5.
Let's go back. Right here.
He looks at you and he goes,
Don't you have somewhere to be, boy?
With you, whatever you decide.
Okay. I hope you got that out of your system. All right. I suppose I should go tell the rest of the crew that we won't be committing mutiny tonight.
All right, that's great. Again, you know, we want what's best for you and the crew, obviously, but we want to make sure that we get to our destination and everyone's safe. I mean, obviously the captain, you know, you can do with him what you will, but might you have any grog around for us as well while you're at it?
I believe there's some in some of the crates downstairs. You go down and help yourself.
All right, excellent. Good talk, first mate.
I'll call off the mutiny.
Been a pleasure sailing with you thus far.
But we will kill him once we reach port.
You
That's
know,
cool.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
You know, we're not gonna, you know, no one's gonna judge you for that.
I believe everything you have to say, including that.
Tell him the fucking joke. Tell him the full joke.
Yes, go. You know what? Fuck it. We'll do it later.
Sorry.
We'll do it later.
Sorry.
so he walks back out and goes over and
with
starts talking to the guy who may or may not be wearing a red shirt. He's just talking in hushed tones.
Oh, I did it!
I'm still wondering what the hell that was.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna go back down.
Yeah, let's go find that grog right about now. We need that.
I feel sick again. I might vomit.
Oh, I can't move very fast. Holy shit.
Why is there a snail?
Is he encumbered now?
Wait, can I? Oh wait, yeah. All right.
Wait, hang on.
So you feel
Does the first
sick.
mate still believe me? Does the first mate still believe me? And like anything I'll say right now?
What? He believed you in the
Okay, I have to
stuff
make
that
a
you
new
said.
roll.
You'd have to make a new roll, yeah.
Damn it! I was totally gonna have him turn himself into the captain.
But
You're like using the force on him. You want to turn yourself in.
I honestly was so close to using Death Stick's line. I was this close.
persuasion does only go so far. You can't be like, and now kill yourself and roll a natural 20 and they'll do it.
Well, I mean, you know, it's for the greater good, you know. All right.
Who felt sick?
Find this grog.
No one. We're good.
I'm vomiting up here.
Orc, half orc. let's get into these crates and find some grog.
All right.
Check over there. I'll check over here.
Oh.
Let's see if there's any left over after that guy was fiddling with these crates for 6 hours.
Just as you start to mess with the crates, you hear a shriek come from upstairs.
Oh,
and
God
suddenly
damn it.
the sounds of fighting.
Son of a bitch.
Oh.
Okay, alright, before you guys say anything, he agreed to everything I said, so we should be okay. We haven't technically sided with anything. We've been down here all night drinking.
Hang on.
Yeah. Oh,
But
I have to do DM shit.
it is now nighttime.
I would make sure you're looking at the stairs, guys, though, just to be sure. Maybe you might want to get your bow out, just to pretend you're like cleaning the string or something.
I'll take my bow out.
You might want to take cover behind the center columns as well.
I have an issue here. Can I get some help from someone really quick?
Pull up your goddamn pray.
I can't.
I'm just gonna
I
I'm just
can't.
gonna pull it out. I'm just gonna fucking pull it out. I'm just gonna pull it out.
Roll to see if it works. Roll to see if it works.
It's still in there.
Oh, God.
What? I thought the pop wasn't coming out.
Do I have to roll to see if it'll come out?
Jesus Christ! So he's literally stuck with a stool up his ass. Is that seriously what's going on right now? Oh
That's
my
a 17
God!
On the roll to pull the stool out of his ass.
Jesus Christ! Throw that shit fucking away. Throw it to the front near the stairs. Maybe they'll trip on it on the way down.
All right, you grab a hold and pull as hard as you can, and you do eventually manage to dislodge the remainder of the stool. However-
Remainder?
However, it is very slippery now for reasons you'd really rather not think about.
Thank you.
That's why they call it.
All right, so you guys, you heard a cry coming from upstairs, and now you're hearing shouting and the sounds of fighting and blades clashing and stuff.
Should we go see what's going on?
I mean, I've alleviated us of all guilt and requirements from the first mate. So in theory, we should be okay, right? The captain, we were honest with him earlier as well. He just didn't believe shit because the captain's a dumbass. So we've done our part to not make this happen. At this point, it's all up on them. Let's just hope the ship keeps going straight. Hopefully they're all alive when we wake up in the morning? Question mark?
So when they come down, whoever's the victor,
If they come down.
we should be like, oh yeah, we were just gonna come up.
Congratulations, we are cracking open the grog
Yes.
to celebrate.
Celebration. That'll totally work.
Okay.
I guess we just stay down here. It sounds
Break?
pretty wild
Yeah.
up there.
You're continuing to hear constant sounds of battle coming from upstairs.
Should we check on what's going on up
I-
there?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Is Brayborn in any state to be checking on this right now?
I think we should send him up. We should send him up. He's the strongest out of us all. Let's lead him up.
Okay, alright. God damn it, alright. Let's all just pile it on the stairs and send Brayborn up first and have him poke his head up and see what's going on. Alright, Brayborn. Poke your head up, see what's going on, look around. Don't be seen. Come back, report to us.
Yogi.
Pull up your goddamn pants already.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. One second. I am just finishing some adjustments. Okay. There. You go up first, Thad?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's poking his head up.
Okay. So you... Yeah. Whoops. I moved you back. There we go. Get up there and you poke and you look around. And you can see all that remains. You see the first mate is dead. His body is over here and dead. You see several dead crew members on the ground. Looks like someone put up a valiant fight against three of them. One killed another one over there. And then you see the captain in pitched battle with just one of the other mutineers.
Yep, that's not supposed to be outside the body. He's dead. Yep. Dudes, hello? Dudes down, hello?
Hey, man, come down here.
What'd you see? What'd you see?
You know, there was water and the boats were there.
Yes.
Who's winning? Who's winning?
Well, there's a lot of dead people up there, but right now it looks like the captain is still alive. That other dude you guys were talking about, his spleen is outside his body.
His what? His what's outside his body?
His spleen.
His spleen.
How big is it?
How big is it? Did you just fucking say that?
Well, it's pretty big. It was just be real here. But there's a bunch of dead people up there, and the captain's fighting this widow guy.
How many left?
There's two.
Okay.
What
And
were they
who
wearing?
are they?
Are you sure it's the captain? Captain and who else?
There's a captain and some dude that's not wearing pants but a green shirt.
Green shirt. Does that mean the first mate is dead?
His spleen
Sounds
was
like
outside
it.
his body.
That means that if the captain dies, there's an open captain spot.
Oh my god! Damn it! ACS!
It's math. It's just math. Should we go up there?
I mean, we're
I
only
feel
like
like
a
we
day out,
haven't-
right? So if
we
even if
haven't-
we can't steer the ship, it would just go in the same direction, right? That's what they do. They
Exactly.
just
We
go.
Exactly.
We haven't.
don't need to
Hang
know.
on.
Yeah.
Like, just before we jump to conclusions here, we haven't checked the captain's quarters. We haven't checked all these boxes. There might be a bunch of booty on board. The captain might be very grateful, and us warning him earlier, even though he didn't believe us, and coming to his aid right now. He might reward us handsomely.
Suddenly you hear a scream come out from upstairs, and you hear the
Oh, God
sound of
damn
a
it.
body
Fuck.
slumping down onto the deck.
Well,
Hey, Brayborn, let's go. We'll go rush to
you-
whoever,
you-
whoever's
you-
alive.
Captain.
Whoever's alive,
You
we're
go
gonna rush
first.
to their aid. Whoever's alive, we're rushing to their aid. All right.
All right, as soon as you
we're
get
here
up,
to save the day.
Rawr,
Yeah.
yar.
hold,
Oh.
hold still for a second.
Oh.
Because as soon as I have to describe this. As soon as you walk out, you see where the captain and the mutineer were fighting each other. One of them has fallen. One remains alive. The one who lives is.
Coming up next time, Dragon Ball Z.
Something for Only one remains. One proud victor stands across the bow, standing over their victim, proud and triumphant at having defended their honor and their life against the vile mutineers.
Yeah.
Whoa, Captain! I totally believed in you the whole time, and I told you about everything. And believe me, that's okay. Forget about that. Woo!
here for the captain. Always.
I don't know what's going on.
We told you.
All right.
Damn, Captain! Did you have to kill them all?
It was a pitched battle, but we did eventually make it. I've lost all of my crew at this point, though.
Are you okay, Captain? Are you hurt?
I believe I'm fine. Yes, I've not particularly suffered any terrible. This fellow,
He put up quite a fight, and then as soon as the captain turns to look at the dead body, this motherfucker comes out from that room and stabs him in the back.
Oh, God damn it! What where he was?
Oh.
Oh, well,
That's the
That
naked
happens.
guy.
I.
Turns
Can
to
I
look at you.
Oh.
I always thought you'd stay below deck. You bunch of cowards. I've no need for your lot on my ship. So,
All right, I'm gonna be real.
Can he fire
There's
by
only
himself?
one of you. There's 4 of us. This is our ship. You fuck.
do you see the amount of dead that lay before you?
That the captain did while you were hiding in the cabin? Yeah, I see the captain did work.
You believed him, did you? I see. Nay, I've been weakening all of you for months. See, I'd be surprised if you could even lift a bow.
Bow.
I immediately lift my bow to fire an arrow at the man's chest.
All right. Go ahead and roll.
As I scream, "You bastard!"
You bastard!
You bastard!
My father was a captain!
I'm here to learn.
What do I roll?
So if you go in your character sheet, you go down to where it says longbow, and you just click on longbow. It should roll for you.
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah!
So that is
Wait, hold on.
the-
Did he actually make that sound as he released the arrow?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. That's
So that is a 19 because it's the 14 die roll plus your score. So now if you click on where it says longbow in the chat, that will roll the damage. And you hit him for 7 damage.
Ooh.
He is very sad about this. Not quite dead, but he now very clearly has an arrow sticking out of his chest, and would very much not like to receive additional arrows. And now everybody gets to roll for initiative.
Can we? Can I? Okay. Well, I guess if I'm going to try and talk about something, I have to see if I'm actually going to be first or not.
Yeah. So you roll for initiative. You should be able to just click initiative on your thing. Yeah. You
Oh
got a
my
3.
god! Fuck me.
Good job, you slow bastard.
It's all right. You know, I didn't want to talk about something anyways. Doesn't matter.
Brayborn gets a 14.
Let's see initiative here.
Go to your character sheet, and it'll be near the top center, right next to your armor class.
Mike is last and also loses his first round.
Oh, you already went first.
Oh.
You opened it up, so you
Oh
don't
yeah,
actually need to roll.
Okay, yeah, my bad.
Yeah. So, oh no, actually, he can. Yeah, he rolls. So he got an initial surprise attack, basically.
Oh,
and then
okay,
initiative
okay. So
starts.
yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah. You got it.
Oh
my
God!
Holy shit! He's gonna follow it up immediately with all the
Oh, shit!
Shut
Alright.
your mouth,
Staring him
fool.
directly in the eyes, I lift my bow again and aim at his head.
All right, I will privately roll
Oh my god, this music though.
his initiative. All right. So let me double check these here to make sure I have the order right.
Father
So
will
it'll
be
go-
proud.
It'll go Macius, Brayborn, whatever Shizzle's name is, and Adobo. Devin?
Davis.
Davis. Yeah. And then the dude actually goes before Mike. And Mike goes last.
Jesus.
So, Macius, you're up first.
Now you eat.
Now you eat. All right, that is a 13, which is, in fact, a miss.
Blast.
So now it is Brayborn's turn.
All right. I'm gonna try and use my color spray on him. How would I do that?
So let's look up color spray. Just wanted to verify the rules on that.
It's like a cone AoE.
Creature,
with about
yeah, 15-foot
remaining
cone. So you will need to move.
within 3 tiles of them.
Yeah. So you can go to like
The corner
you can
of
go
the
to,
blue
like,
die.
there and be able to hit him, or there and be able to hit him.
Couldn't he go a little more to the left as well, like down 1 and over?
Yeah, you could go there.
Well,
there.
a little closer back, a little more.
Like there? I
Yeah.
don't know what you're talking about. You can also
Well,
draw on the thing like that. Just use the ruler.
I was thinking more like right there or there.
Oh, yeah, that would work.
Because those are
too.
still 15, right? That's a 15 straight line, and that'll probably be close to 15.
Yeah. Yeah, 15-foot cone would be... So if you're... if you were standing there, see, that would be in your 15-foot cone.
No, Mike, you're good. You're not. You don't have anything.
Right.
Okay. Do I have to roll to move, or how much can I move?
You don't have to roll to move. You just get to move that far.
Doesn't it typically go like you can move at the start of your turn, and then you can take an action, right?
Yeah, you move at the start of turn. So you can do exactly that. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna attempt to use my color spray on him. So what would I?
So that is... Hang on, let me pull it up again. It may be that he just needs to make a save. Like, you just decide that you...
I think it's a save versus like a current HP. I think.
Oh, yeah, hang on. Starting with a creature that has the lowest current hit points. Each creature affected by the spell is blinded until the spell ends.
Subtract each creature's hit points from the total before moving on the creature.
You roll 6d10, and the total is how many hit points of creatures the spell can affect. Okay, yeah, so roll 6d10. And that is a 23, which is enough, yes. So he is now blinded. So he can't see and automatically fails any ability check that requires sight. And any attack rolls against him have advantage, and his attack rolls have disadvantage, which I'll explain once we get there. So it is now Shizzle's turn.
All right. I'll use Eldritch Blast. Did you set up like all the? Oh shit! I didn't mean to click on that. Did you set up the numbers and shit for that?
I did not.
It says it's attack for strength, which isn't right.
Yeah.
That's a charisma one, right?
It depends on how the spell actually works. It'll say how to use it in the spell's description.
See. Pretty sure that's a charisma one. Yeah, 120 foot range.
Range spell attack. Yeah, okay. So it's
1d10 force.
Plus charisma. Yeah. So that roll doesn't count because that was rolled incorrectly.
Yeah. So I need to edit that spell so it has charisma on it. I think I just did that. Yeah, it has +6 next to it now. I think that's good, right?
Yeah.
Proficient. Oh, 1d6. So should I change the damage roll on it as well?
Hang
or do you
on.
want to just edit that?
I'm trying to remember how you say. I'm trying to remember exactly how you do ranged spell attacks because I think there was something different about them.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to click that. I'm pretty sure like he just straight can't dodge Elder Blast. If I recall.
Where did I save that?
You could drag spells from the compendium into your spell book. Cal says D20 plus spell mod plus prof bonus versus AC. I have no idea what any of this is.
Yeah, I guess.
So I can just delete that one and then drag it in from the compendium?
No, I guess it does just work like a spell or like an attack in
How do I drag it in?
Oh, okay. In compendium, you can.
You drag it to the text box.
Yeah, I don't see where you're supposed to drag it. It's under spells.
Oh. No, I think you click. Oh, I was just doing under the attacks and spellcasting one right there.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's how it works. I think a ranged spell attack is just like a ranged attack. So you but you use your spellcasting modifier. So yeah, it would be 1d20 plus your proficiency bonus plus your charisma modifier.
That's not. So change that to charisma.
Yeah, and
Leave
just
it
leave the
at
proficient
proficient?
check. Yeah.
And then damage. Do I change that because it says 1d10, right?
Yes, 1d10.
And then it says plus charisma, or I don't think I add anything to that right now. I think eventually it becomes plus charisma, but right now.
Yeah, no, you don't add your charisma to the damage.
Okay, I think that's good. Question mark.
What is it adding for?
Oh, I think I have to, let's see, edit that, and then...
Oh, yeah, you have to change the charisma there to the...
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, there we go.
Try it.
Got it. Done. And your attacks have advantage. You rolled the same die twice, though, so that's fine. So nothing in particular came of the advantage. Click on the part that is a hit. Click on the part that says Eldritch Blast.
Oh, snazzy. Oh, you
Jeez.
fucking shitting me.
Hey, you do 2 additional damage to this poor bastard.
May hit him.
Yeah.
That's something.
Okay. It is now. Let's see. This was between.
Now that's the bad guy's turn, right?
Yes, it is the bad guy's turn. Okay.
But
He
he's
is now.
blinded.
He is blinded. He was quite angry, but he can't really see where he's going. So I'm gonna roll.
Oh my god, I
For
want him
him
to fall
real
over the
quick.
banister so bad.
Okay. He fumbles around, his fists sort of waving wildly, going in the direction he believes that the damage came from, but he trips over this dead body over here. Oops. And actually... out of the way. Actually lands and face plants over here on the ground.
Oh my god.
So he is now knocked over.
Adobo, strike now!
Yes, it is now Adobo's turn.
Do I have to? Can I just move first?
Yeah, you can move and attack in whatever order you like.
Got
you
it.
just only get one of each move.
Yeah. Okay.
But you can't really swing fucking 25 feet, so...
Yeah, exactly. So,
Yeah.
in his face.
Yep.
Now to initiate an attack, what do I do?
I think you just click on your mace.
Yeah, you just go into your.
Oh, just click on the
character
mace?
sheet.
Or
your
whatever
mace isn't
weapons
in
you want to
there.
attack with.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to add it in real quick.
Huh?
It's not in the right section.
Oh.
Yeah, I just forgot to set it up for you. So let me just look this up real quick. Okay, now you can click on the flail.
All right. Oh, I see. Thank you.
Yep. You have advantage. You also rolled the same number twice. Well, the advantage. So the way advantage works is you roll twice and you take the higher number. And the way disadvantage works is you roll twice and take the lower number. So, for future reference, you can choose which of these 18s you would like to use.
I'm gonna use
23s. I think
the
it's +5 from strength.
Yeah.
left one.
Okay.
Just
Well,
click on the flail below the 2 numbers now.
good job. That was a hit. Yeah. There you go. So you've now done 6 damage to this guy.
Target that's face down on the deck in front of you.
Boom!
Yeah.
He just walked up and smashed him. Jesus Christ.
There actually is a rule about that.
But hang on, did Mike and I both roll 23s?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. The advantage is just that you have, or the rule is just that you have advantage, which you already had anyway. All right, Macius, it is once again your turn.
Okay. So I don't have any like special abilities like those guys do, right? I just click on one of the weapons.
I mean, you could use your bow, or if you have any daggers or melee weapons, you could probably just get within range. But I mean,
Yeah, but yeah, you don't as of yet have special abilities like that. No.
Gotcha. Cool. All right. I feel bad for this guy almost, but I'm going to do another bow attack.
They brought this on themselves, damn it. We tried. I literally talked them both. Okay?
This is our ship. This is our ship.
As he shouts out loud, he thinks,
All right,
Oh!
you still have advantage, so that's the 22 of that. The 17 is the roll.
Wait, it says 4, not 1.
Yeah, because you add 3 to it because of your dexterity.
God.
But you rolled a 1.
Shit.
All right.
luckily that wasn't an actual roll, because otherwise that'd be a critical failure and you might have shot yourself in the foot.
Yeah, that would have been
Yeah.
bad. Oops! Ah!
All right, the arrow staggers him, and he seems to be rapidly losing his footing, but he still stands, or it still lays on the. So yeah, that's right. He got knocked down.
Yeah, he's on the ground. He has
yeah,
2
sorry.
arrows sticking out of him. He's been hit with
Ignore
a
that,
mace,
yeah.
blank, and he's been hit with a fucking piece
Yeah.
of magic.
Yeah,
he's
no.
not feeling good.
Ignore that. He lays on the ground. He begins writhing around in pain. He ain't dead yet, but he ain't very happy either.
Oh my god, writhing in pain. Jesus.
Yeah.
Brayborn.
It is Brayborn's turn.
Wayborn reaches into his pouch and he pulls out 2 very old onions and he puts them in his mouth and crunches them. He then leans back to attempt to burp fire.
Oh my god! Who's gonna be in range?
Oh shit. How do I do the fire breath?
Let's find out.
It's a cone, I think 15 feet if I recall.
Oh god, he's gonna burn the whole ship down.
Yeah.
What's it actually called?
Your
Is
new
it actually
ship!
called fire
Your
breath?
brand new ship, Macy's!
That's how we're coming into port on fire.
It's the
It's like Captain Jack Sparrow just riding in the hulk as it goes down and just step up onto the dock.
It's the draconic spell or whatever it's called.
Draconic breath, I think.
Let me look.
Fire breath on a wooden ship. This is so bad.
Oh, it's your. It's a racial thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a racial thing. Sorry about that. He picked a golden dragonborn, like the type. That's his elemental type. So the elemental comes with it is fire. So he does fire breath, basically.
Okay, yeah. So you. Yeah, so it's a 5 by 30 foot line. So it's
30?
straight line, straight line, but 30 feet.
Oh, it's not a cone. It's a line.
It's not a
It's like a
cone.
beam.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God! He's gonna toast the corpse.
Hey, I look like I'm right in line for that.
You're gonna get singed, man.
All right. So yeah, and you just go ahead and use it, and then I roll a Constitution save for the dude on the ground.
How do I use it?
You just tell me what direction you're firing it in.
Okay,
God, please.
Straight line to the guy, I'd imagine, unless you want to move.
I would
first.
fucking hope so. I would fucking hope so.
can I do an intelligence roll to see if Braven will be smart enough to do that?
God damn it.
You can if you want.
God damn it. Oh, remember it's a straight line, Chisel.
Hey, I'm out of the way, bitch.
That is an
Yeah,
8.
unless he moves down one.
That is an 8 that you have rolled.
So he's not moving. It's gonna be a straight line. between
I
them.
will let you decide if that is a successful roll or not. Because
He said it's 5 foot wide, 30 foot. So I'm out of the blast range.
So yeah, just to go ahead and measure what that looks like here, that's gonna go right like this.
And how big, how wide is it? Just a straight beam, right?
It's a straight beam, but it's going to hit that spot, and that spot. So it's gonna hit both Adobo and Macius.
Macy's could try and use a body for cover? Question mark.
Won't really help much if it just catches on fire.
You could be behind it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, are you doing it?
How do I do it?
You tell me if you're doing it.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Ah, shit.
All right. The dragon rears back and breathes fire, clearly aiming it at the man on the ground, but without much care for other potential surroundings. All right. So the man on the ground is going to make a Constitution save.
Well, at least the deck of the ship was wet from Rilia, right?
Ah, good point.
True.
So the man on the ground has failed his
Macius
Constitution
isn't, though.
save.
Oh, God.
All right. Mike and Moon roll
Should I roll damage
Constitution saves.
Oh, never mind, no.
Damage is based on
Afterwards, once you figure out who gets hit, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is gonna...
All right, Mike, you want to go first? You're closest.
You want to get the shit luck out of the way first?
Oh.
That is a 15.
So I think it's half damage?
Let me double check the.
Maybe I'm thinking of some of those.
Wait,
You
hang
could
on.
potentially kill me with it. I only have 12 hit points.
He's got 11 intelligence. I'm sorry.
11 isn't actually that bad.
He's an idiot.
He's
Oh,
wearing
I'm
minus
saying-
5.
Sorry, I'm lying.
you.
It's actually. Sorry, this is what I was just double checking. It's not actually a Constitution save. It's a Dexterity save.
Oh,
So the other dude rolled a 2 and he still failed it.
Right.
You have to roll a Dexterity save.
Oh my
not a
God.
Constitution save.
really?
Mike would have made it with the
What?
Constitution one.
Oh.
Okay, okay.
So I hit the deck.
Let's see. That's a 19 for it. So yes, you successfully step out of the way, realizing what the Dragonborn is about to do. You still get singed by the corners of the breath, however. And we'll figure out damage for it in a second. I want to know if Moon gets hit also. You don't actually move your character, but
Oh.
yeah. So yeah, Dexterity save. Oh, Macius getting lucky with the 16 being the roll and not the 10. Macius similarly sees the fire breath coming towards him, mouths the words, "Oh shit!" and falls to the ground as quickly as possible to get out of the way of the brunt of the blow. All right, so Thad. We'll start with the guy on the ground. Roll 2d6. Okay, he took 9 damage. The dude on the ground lets out one last terrified, awkward sigh. And dies.
Sigh when you
Oh!
caught on fire?
It was, well,
Fucked up. I mean, he has arrows probably perforating his lungs, so never mind.
He's
Yeah.
all fucked up. And he's got
Jesus
mashed
Christ,
by a flail.
Mashed by a flail, hit with a spell,
Yeah.
fucking
all right.
blinded, and hit with 2 arrows.
He
Might
tripped.
have been a little overkill.
Now-
that guy.
now
I
Mike
don't know.
is taking,
Too much.
Mike is taking half damage now. So roll another 2d6, and he's going to take half of it, rounding down.
He just did up arrow, I think.
All right, so Mike takes 2 damage. The flames lick past and catch hold of your arm for a brief moment, but you quickly pat it out.
Pat, pat, pat. Whoo!
All right, and now the fate of Macius must be determined.
Oh? Am I rolling something?
Thad needs to roll another 2d6.
Well, Mike rolled the last one.
Oh, Mike did roll the last
Yeah,
one.
roll the last one.
That's supposed to be rolling him, but whatever, it's fine. Oh. And Macius, with skill befitting that of someone skilled in archery and ranged combat, deftly steps aside, only singeing the hair on his arm. As so you take 1 damage.
I'd just like to know, he's 16. How much is actually there?
Ow!
As just singeing the hair he wishes he had on his arm.
I've been growing that my whole life.
In his mind, he believes as though he has been slighted so wrongly, he actually takes physical damage. So yeah, you take 1 point of damage. Now the dude is dead. You find yourselves at this point, at this juncture, you find yourselves aboard a ship with no knowledge of sailing. Parts of the ship are in fact now on fire and quickly and dangerously spreading towards the sails. And no knowledge of how to reach your destination other than a rough estimate of the direction that the ship was already headed in.
Braben, jump! Brayborn, jump!
Oh, not this again.
It's the only way to get the water on board fast enough! Wait, hang on. The deck was covered with water earlier. Is it still a little wet? Maybe not a lot of it caught fire?
Wait, didn't it work?
It's still, yeah, it's not extremely on fire. You can totally put it out. You just need to find some sort of device with which to extinguish it.
Okay, hang on. Before we tell Brayborn to start jumping, can we look around for some buckets?
You look around, and yeah, in fact, there are several buckets just sort of sitting around on the deck.
All right, let's avoid what we had earlier. I guess we'll all grab one and throw them overboard and start pulling some water on.
Once we get situated here, I'm just going to grab the captain's hat and put it on. Have to roll for that, or it's just done.
You can just grab his hat, yeah.
Right.
My God!
Well, in that
first day
case,
we have our own.
in that case, as I walk over to pick up a bucket, I cut off the first mate's dick and put it in my satchel.
Oh no!
Fucking Christ!
Do I have to
All right.
type that into my sheet somewhere?
You do,
Put it
however.
add it to your inventory.
However, upon reaching towards the first mate's dick, you discover that he was in fact lying the entire time.
Fuck! The fuck?
It's only about 4.5.
Do I have to roll for length or no?
No,
Wow!
he was lying about having a 14-inch cock.
Damn. Oh. Fuck, you're right.
Just keep putting out the fires.
My tummy
Man.
doesn't feel very good.
Maybe drink some water, Brayborn.
No, I think it's the onions. I can still feel the onions.
Oh, I forgot
Maybe
about
drink
the
some
onions.
water.
Yeah, the fire across the ship you recognize actually smells horrific. You weren't aware that fire could smell like that, but it certainly does.
Should smell like grilled onions now.
It smells like rotten onions.
Ugh. Oh! Brayborn carries rotten.
Oh.
They're really good when they're seasoned.
This is why
Alright.
he said I smell good. I could have smelled like fucking literally anything earlier, and it would have smelled good compared to this guy.
All right, you managed to put out all the fires, but you now find yourself just sort of drifting around in the sea at this point. No one's really been paying attention to the wheel for a while, and it's sort of listing back and forth as though you may have actually been turning while this entire battle was going on.
Fuck.
All right. Oh, God damn it.
And it is now, because the mutiny was set to happen at nightfall, it is now dark.
Oh, stars. Yeah. Do the stars thing.
All
Shane.
right. You can start navigating. I'm gonna go start looking around for loot.
Wait, is Macy's the captain?
Even though if you can call me captain
That
when we
was
get
a
into the port, that would be
Well, I mean,
perfect.
it's only right.
I appreciate you calling me captain. Yeah. I can grab the wheel, and if, stars
All
and
right,
things.
all right. Macius, grab the wheel. Adobo, find the navigator thingy-mabobber. Figure out where the North Star is. Get us to port. Brayborn, don't puke on the ship. I'm gonna go find some loot for us all, so we can totally share it.
The
I'm
wheel
assuming
over
this is the captain's cabin.
Yeah, that's the captain's cabin.
All right. Can I search the area for loot?
Yeah, you search around inside. Go ahead and roll an investigation roll.
Oh,
You
what
got
the?
a 5.
I rolled dual
Right.
dual ones with +4. God, are you fucking?
Oh
shitting?
yeah, those are both natural ones. Okay.
I guess I just fall asleep on the bed and give up.
No. This is the best part. This is the best part about being a DM is I get to make up what you do when you roll a natural 1.
Jesus fucking Christ!
So you begin to.
Does a +4 not count into that or no?
No. Natural 1 is always a fail. If you
You're
roll a 1, it's always a fail. It's a critical fail.
Bonk my head on a fucking bulkhead.
So you begin searching around inside the captain's cabin, thinking to yourself, "Wow, yeah, there's really nothing of value in this room anywhere." And searching through the drawers, you begin opening the drawers. You find several very phallic-shaped objects in the top drawer, and with his underwear. But
I bet it's 14 inches.
uncertain of what it is, you begin picking them up, rolling them around in your hands. Finally, you determine it must be some sort of horrible, deadly weapon. So you put it in your bag.
Oh my god.
However,
hey,
you are
Dobo,
unable to find any other loot.
You.
No, your character thinks they've found a weapon.
But I'm interested in magic shit, not weapons.
Yeah, but
Oh.
you grab a hold of it and pocket it, thinking that at the very least you should be able to sell it to someone. It must be quite valuable.
Can I check the man that I just burnt to death?
Yeah.
Check the charcoal corpse.
Yep. Roll investigation. All right, that is a 15. So you investigate the man's body. Most of what he has is now pretty crispy, if not burned out entirely and turned to ash. You do find in the way that he was laying on the ground, he was sort of laying on his back when you breathed on him because he was kind of trying to get away a little bit. You find in his back pocket, which was away from the majority of the flames, a book that seems rather ornate and shiny and sparkly and interesting. Some of the pages have been kind of caught by the flames a little bit, but the book seems to be mostly intact.
Can I try and read the book?
Yeah. You open up the book, and you are surprised to learn that the majority of the writing inside is in Draconic.
Oh.
It seems to be talking about some sort of spell or something. Make an intelligence check.
Please, thank you. Oh,
Wow.
Jesus.
Something in the back of your mind with this 19 that you've just rolled seems to indicate to you that this looks important. You don't fully understand the intricacies of what's going on. You don't really you can't recognize what kind of spell it is, but you recognize that this is in fact a spell book of some kind.
Okay.
Hey man, I know someone that's into spells.
You don't know yet that he has received the spell book.
Can I put the book in like my pocket or something?
Yeah, you can put it in your like pack.
Okay, so then what I would just add it to my equipment?
Yep. There should be. Let me look at your character sheet. Yeah, under equipment, I think. Oh, treasure, actually. On the second page, there's a treasure section down at the bottom. That way you don't have to worry about filling in extra stuff.
Okay, I got it in there.
Okay.
Can I search the captain here and look for any other trinkets or things that are captain-like
Yep.
to impress my father when I see him?
The blade that pierced his back has definitely left a large hole in the coat that he was wearing, but fortunately the coat was red and his blood was red, so you can't really tell outside of the hole in the coat, which you think maybe won't be noticeable at first glance. How many people are really going to be investigating the small of your back for knife holes if you're not dead? So the coat looks to be in convincing fashion. He also has a few like gold chains and stuff, and a watch or a locket of some kind attached to him.
Okay.
He also
So
has
just take all that shit.
Yeah, he also has in the interior pocket of his coat is actually the official registration paperwork for the ship.
Oh, nice. Am I rolling or just?
Go ahead and roll an investigation roll. Yeah, all that stuff was pretty obvious, but we'll see if you find anything else. No, that's about all you find on him.
Sweet jacket.
Yeah. The paperwork, by the way, indicates that the name of the ship is the Queen Motley.
Queen Motley.
Would you say we're a motley crew?
Motley. Okay.
You could say that. I wouldn't, but you could say that.
Okay. Can I run like a fucking intelligence check or an investigation check to figure out what the hell this thing is and it's pocketed? Figure out if it's actually used anything useful at all. Like off on somebody.
I mean, you can do a I guess intelligence roll on it. Let me. All right. Well, you got an 11 on your intelligence roll.
No, I got a 15.
No,
Plus 2.
It's the one on
Takes it lower?
No, it's the one on the left. So I forgot to turn off the thing that makes it always roll advantage. So the one on the left is the first roll, and then the one on the right is just a second roll that it's doing for no reason. I just need to turn that off, but I can't do that without going completely out of the game and making everybody start over. So yeah, you got an 11 on your intelligence roll to determine what it is. You, as you continue to sort of investigate it a little bit and peek around at it, you realize that there's a very odd smell about it, and you're beginning to wonder if maybe this really isn't actually that valuable. It appears to have been spoiled in some way.
Hey, Braveborn, you like spoiled stuff? You want this? Catch! I throw it to him and use deception as well to hopefully try and make him want it.
So roll persuasion. Okay, that's an 18 on your persuasion. I think the counter roll is perception, if I remember correctly. Yeah, perception. So roll perception, Brayborn.
I threw it anyways at him, so I guess he's not gonna fucking catch it.
So midair, Braben looks up and, oh dear, he's seen these before. Not again. Never again.
Not again.
And you can react as you see fit.
Wayboard sees it coming down there, so he uses his widow tail and bats it towards Mr. Basis.
Hot
All right.
potato.
So roll. I think we're gonna call that a strength. Let's roll athletics. Athletics is still a thing, right? I didn't make that up.
No,
So you telling
Or
Thad?
acrobatics. Oh yeah, athletics. Athletics. That's what I meant.
There's that funny.
To Thad or
Zep.
to...
Thad roll athletics.
Thank you, Zep, for the Twitch Prime. Thank you.
Oh, it's a 7.
Oh.
Okay, so it, you deflect it, but you don't quite catch it as solidly as you
Yeah,
would
and
like.
welcome back, dude.
And so it careens away, and you're not quite sure to which of. Let me draw a box real quick. You're not quite sure to
I mean,
which.
at 7, that'd probably keep going past him, honestly.
To which of these 8 squares it's likely to land.
Oh.
But it's going to land in one of those. So we'll just go ahead and roll 1d8. Okay, so it goes flying off into the ocean. Never
Right
to be
past
seen again.
Macy's head.
We don't start bottom right.
Oh.
Let's start at upper left.
Open up the character. Oh my god,
Matrix
this program
dodge.
has so many fucking little things to it. It's great.
All right. So the definitely not a dildo goes flying off into the ocean.
Can I go? I think I'm gonna go check the cabin for something else at this point.
You can. I'll let you roll another investigation at this point.
I've got fucking 15 intelligence, man. Come on.
You also rolled double natural ones.
I know.
All right, you get a 21 on your investigation. At this point, you start rifling around in there. And, oh, how did you not notice that there were several maps and courses that were charted sitting on the desk the entire time? Wow, you better not ever tell any of the other guys that you missed that the first time you came in here. Otherwise, you wouldn't have had nearly as awkward a situation with that giant dildo you found.
I mean, from these guys'
Hypothetically.
perspective, I just walked out, tossed a dildo at fucking Dragonborn. He went in past Macius, and then fucking I head back in there and come out with some star charts. No one knows a fucking thing. So you said I found some charts?
You found some charts, and you found the course that was plotted along like a separate chart as well.
Hey, Macius, get your ass over to here. Wheel, look at this
Yeah.
charts. Your dad ever show you these?
Oh, what you got
I'm
there?
assuming this should probably help you guys figure out how to get us to our port. And I
Yes.
show him what I found.
Perfect. I know how to read these.
I'm sure.
Maybe
Because his dad was a captain.
I'm familiar with all these things. Wait, let's take a look at them. What do we got here? Where are we going? North? South?
I mean,
What's that
you should
port
be able.
say?
You should be able to divine what these are. I mean, it has the course charted, so we just need to get the bearing right.
Yeah.
Between you and Adobo Premiere over there, you should be able to get figure out the heading right with the tools.
Totally. Yeah. You can use the stars, right?
I would like you to roll a... How do knowledge checks work in this game? I don't remember what changed about those. Or if they just don't even... I guess they just don't even exist anymore.
I mean, that would probably be like.
Wisdom?
There used to be like an actual skill called knowledge, but I guess it doesn't exist in 5th edition.
I mean, that wouldn't be Arcana. That'd just be like potentially like history or something like that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they got rid of knowledge and replaced it with Arcana.
Maybe
And
insight?
sure.
Insight, maybe. I don't know.
I think history would be the one to roll here, or just intelligence. Either one would work. They're the same one anyway, so same number anyway. So go ahead and roll history, I guess. Moon.
Oh, sorry. Let me see. You said strength? Or history? History. I mean, yep, got it.
History or intelligence.
Brute force his way through this maps.
All right. Fortunately, the one that counts is the 20. So you managed to,
That didn't fucking show him.
You were never shown these specifically by your father, but you remember looking up to him quite dramatically and quite imagining him to be such a wonderful and powerful man that you often snuck away into his studies to examine the charts yourself. After many years of doing so, you eventually figured out that exactly how to read these and how to determine a course, even though having never really set foot on a ship yourself. After a few moments of examining these, you realize, I know how to get to Halfwater.
Give me the documents.
I already gave them to you, so I mean,
Well,
Have
thank
fun.
you. All right. Well, I know where we're going. I'll grab the wheel, and to Halfport we go. We should be there in a day, men.
Excellent.
Woo,
Now,
did it.
you said we're heading to half water. Is that half water empty or half water full?
It should be, depending on what time of day, whether it's high tide or low tide.
Oh, damn.
Got it.
Damn.
Landlubber.
All right. You already sounded like a captain.
Damn.
Excellent. Set sail, full speed ahead, and all that nonsense.
Full speed.
Yeah, it'll make room. You can go have the wheel.
Well, these are
All
my
right.
quarters, not really, but you know.
I mean, I've already moved it, so you can have fun in there. Can we rifle through the rest of the corpses for anything?
Yeah, you can. You just do a general investigation if you want to check the rest of the corpses.
Okay.
Now that I've,
Oh,
yeah, I'm just gonna
Damn.
Go here.
All right, so that is a 20 for investigation. Scattered around the rest of the bodies, you find another 30 gold pieces.
hey. Now, am I sharing that?
I mean,
entirely
you
up to
could.
Although, there's a very high likelihood that the others saw you. So if you wanted to sneakily grab those, so that they don't know that you're grabbing that, then you would need to roll a stealth check, I think. that's what
My
it does.
dex
Yes,
is
it
pretty
does.
low. I'm just gonna divvy it out. Let's just, I'll just hand out 5 to each of these guys, because they don't know how much gold I found. They just know I found. I'll just give them everybody like 5 each.
Oh, shit.
So I'll just walk around. Hey, Adobo, have some gold left over. Rayborn,
Thank
hopefully,
you.
you're just staring at that burnt corpse over here. Have some gold for your troubles. Step over the corpse real fast here. All right, Mace. Yes, I'm just gonna throw your gold onto your bed because you might be sleeping. I don't know what's going on in there. The curtain's
Oh,
closed. I'm just gonna leave.
Back to work.
Yep. Totally don't know what work is because we haven't been told anything. But we're just gonna keep assuming we're just automatically sailing because why not? All right, good job.
What do we do with the bodies?
Throw them over.
Oh, shit. Yeah, we should.
We should probably get rid of those before
we
we go
should
into
maybe.
port. Actually,
Yeah.
we should. So we've checked. We got basically all the important loot off, right? That was just basically some gold, and we have a bunch of
Yeah.
crappy cutlasses. I'm guessing, which we don't care about.
You checked them all.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, basically.
Okay, we'll just take all their belongings that actually might be valuable, put them below deck, and toss the bodies overboard. Everybody agree?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because we probably shouldn't roll into port with all these bodies. I'm assuming there might be some port authority who might be just eyeballing ships they roll in. Probably best not to have a charred corpse and a bunch of bodies over there.
Okay, so you're just grabbing their whatever seems like it's interesting off of them, and putting it.
We should just,
Below.
just put it all down below deck, just because, like, maybe something, you know.
Throw them all.
Wait, are the bodies going downstairs or are they going?
The bodies are
over?
going overboard. We're taking all the extra weapons,
All the-
and
yeah,
crap,
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
boots or whatever, just tossing those
Yeah.
below deck just to get them out of the way.
That's a
and,
good idea.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe we'll sell the ship and we'll give them all the crew clothing go with it as a bonus, you know.
My character is going to take a whiz off the side here, real quick.
All right, so you grab whatever belongings seem interesting, put those downstairs, including the first mate's clothing with that. Everybody else you just sort of throw overboard, and now there are no more bodies on this thing. I'll
Well,
also
I'd
just
say
go
that
ahead and
worked out
say that
swimmingly.
you clean up the blood. It hadn't stained into the deck or anything.
Yeah.
Okay,
But-
well that's good. That's good.
Yeah. All right.
Damn,
ship
we got
now-
a clean ass ship.
Yeah, it's slightly burnt.
That's fine.
Slightly crispy.
Just
yeah.
a little
Right.
bit.
Gives a character.
Just a beam, like a 5-foot wide beam across the entire
yeah.
deck.
We'll say
Yeah.
we got attacked by dragons.
There
It
you
kind of
go.
makes sense. All right.
All right. So you, Macius retires to his captain's quarters
After taking Wiz over the edge.
after taking Wiz over the edge. Yeah. The rest of you, I guess, sort of just make sure the ship doesn't sink. throughout the night.
I'm assuming we all have enough of that earlier from training that we can kind of just make it happen.
Yeah, I mean, you can take like shifts sleeping if you want. I'm not going to worry about it too much because like it's not like a dolphin's going to come up and attack you or something.
Going to sleep.
So, yeah, you take turns sleeping throughout the night. Come morning, the sun begins to rise, and you can see that Macius did, in fact, guide you correctly against the stars. And off in the distance, you can see a large island.
Guys, wake up, land ho, and all that shit.
Oh,
Dude just
We're
got
here.
done pissing.
have
He
water.
pissed the entire
He's
night
been
away.
pissing all night.
And a lot of grog. What can I say?
Night away.
He shoots very well when he's drunk. I'm just gonna throw it out there.
We did it. Oh man, family's gonna be so proud. Full sail. Put the sail up.
I think it was already up, Captain.
That's how we got
Hi,
here.
Captain.
That's how we got here.
All right, so you are looking across the bow. Like I say, you see a large island off in the distance, and you guys ready? You guys ready for this? It's gonna be super fancy.
Oh.
Dun 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 dun.
You look upon the map, and you can begin to make some sense out of what part of this particular archipelago of islands you have arrived at.
Ooh,
Oh.
And your ship sits in the upper right, the northeast, and you see yourself coming down towards the sea merchant port of Halfwater.
Wait, we're the gray square here?
No, upper right corner.
Way upper
We
right.
got scroll.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see. Yep.
As you approach Halfwater, you see past the mountains of Halfwater, in the distance past it, quite some ways, you see a giant obelisk, very ominously, pointing directly up into the sky. It has to be nearly a mile tall.
Jesus.
Very, very tall thing in the center of this group of islands. It's not marked on the map. It's just sticking straight up, and that's what the gray square is. It's just sticking straight up in the center of the group of islands.
The gray square.
Yeah, the gray square.
How have we not heard of that?
Well, I mean, to be fair, everything went kind of down last night. We haven't really had much light to see.
Yeah, also, the section of the island, this group of islands that you're coming to, is not particularly considered to be particularly reputable.
Perfect.
And is also relatively unknown outside of the handful of people that have been here.
So rolling up in a pirate ship doesn't seem to be an issue.
with the dead crew.
Just another day.
All right, you begin to approach the port of Halfwater. Moon. In fact, let's say everybody make a intelligence check, please.
Yo.
Well, Bravewater forgets some things. Macius got an 18. Adobo also forgets things. And Davis has an inkling that something might be slightly wrong. However, Macius, thinking back to the stories and the tales that his father used to tell him, as well as watching several ships come into port, wistfully wishing that he could be on them, remembers that you're really supposed to take the sails down before you go charging directly up to the pier.
Oh yeah, it's probably a good idea. We probably don't want to ram it, huh?
Yes.
Forget what I said earlier. Put the sails down.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Thank you.
All right, everybody who's trying to put the sails down, I need a acrobatics check or athletics check.
Oh,
They're gonna be the same thing. Anyway.
I'm so fucked. My strength is just abysmal.
Okay, Brayborn got an 11, Shizzle got a 6, or Davis got a 6. Adobo got a the natural 20 was not the right one. He got a 17. All right, so Davis attempts to try and climb up the ropes, but quickly realizes that he has no idea how to climb up a rope ladder. Just flops around, looking a little helpless for a moment, and then steps off to the side.
I'm really not, cut out for this stuff. Really, I just put some water on the deck earlier.
That was
fire.
pathetic.
My dad wasn't a captain. What can I say?
Brayborn somehow does a little bit better and begins actually quite well climbing up the rope ladder, but halfway up remembers that he's a Dragonborn and suddenly realizes he should really not be on a rope, loses his grip and falls back down to the deck.
Oh, God.
Uninjured, but...
You might have to do some of this, Captain.
I better get out there, too. Once I see what a Adobo can do.
Adobo, fortunately, having learned from his two predecessors, realizes that there's actually a ladder attached to, like an actual ladder attached to the mast, and climbs right up without too much issue, and is able to let the sails down. They sort of flop around on the deck instead of coming down exactly how they're supposed to, but the sails are no longer up and the ship begins to slow.
Perfect. We're good.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, if we had crashed, that probably would have been one hell of an entrance anyways.
There's one more thing to check for this particular entrance.
Oh, son of a bitch.
And that is the helm and the actual steering of the ship as you enter the port.
Macius, don't screw this up.
Totally got this.
I believe
Totally
this
got
falls
this.
to Macius. And we're going to call that a... What would that actually be? I think we're going to call it a strength check. So
Okay.
please roll a strength check.
Totally got this.
Whoa.
You actually totally do. Yes.
Told ya.
Fighting against the strange current, which should not really be that present in a port, but as you sort of come out of the current, you fight against it and work your way in towards the port, and somehow manage to sidle your ship right up directly to an open pier. And a couple of people on the docks quickly set about jumping out and throwing ropes around the holds on your deck, and you have successfully docked at Halfwater.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, we did it.
Hey, valet
Not bad,
parking,
huh?
look at that. They fucking come up and put the
bad.
ropes on and everything. That's great. Good work,
Yes.
Captain.
not bad.
Premier,
Captain.
etc.
Ah, I feel great. Hello, people ashore. This is the crew of Macius.
Awkward silence for a second.
Let's just get off the ship.
One of the guys working on tying the ropes around hops up to you and says, hello, please head down inside. You must speak with our dock officer before you move any further.
Yes. Thank you. Good work. Keep it up. What a
So-
fine port it looks like you have here.
So, this is the point that this is actually a good stopping point, and we have gone for about 3 hours at this point.
I like it.
So yeah, this will be a good point to end today's session.
Okay. Okay.
Pretty
It's just about
good.
to get interesting too. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be cool.